The carriage rattled along the desolate road, its wheels grinding against the uneven stones, echoing through the dense forest that surrounded Ravenswood Manor. The trees, gnarled and twisted, seemed to whisper ancient secrets as their branches clawed at the stormy sky. Eleanor's heart pounded in her chest as the imposing silhouette of the manor emerged from the shadows. The driver pulled the horses to a stop, and the heavy rain fell in torrents, obscuring her view. A sharp wind howled through the trees, a mournful sound that sent shivers down her spine. Clutching her satchel, Eleanor stepped out onto the cobblestone path, the cold raindrops pelting her like icy needles. The mansion loomed above her, its Gothic spires disappearing into the inky darkness. A flicker of candlelight danced in one of the windows, the only sign of life in this brooding fortress. A stoic butler, his face etched with wrinkles like a weathered map, opened the door. "Miss Eleanor, welcome to Ravenswood Manor." His voice, more a raspy whisper, sent a chill down her spine. She nodded, her eyes wide, adjusting to the dimly lit entrance hall. Portraits of somber-faced ancestors adorned the walls, their eyes following her every move. "The master will see you in his study," the butler said, leading her down dimly lit corridors, each step echoing with an unsettling hollowness. The flickering candles cast long shadows that danced on the walls like ghosts. The study door creaked open, revealing Lord Nathaniel Blackwood seated behind a massive oak desk. His eyes, deep pools of darkness, met hers, and Eleanor felt a strange connection, as though a forgotten memory stirred within her. "Miss Eleanor," he said, his voice a low murmur, "I hope your journey was uneventful." Little did Eleanor know, as the heavy door closed behind her, that Ravenswood Manor held secrets darker than the storm clouds gathering outside. Lord Blackwood's study, with its ancient books and creaking floorboards, felt like a portal to another time. The air was heavy with the scent of old parchment and something more elusive, an undertone of ageless mystery that clung to the very fabric of the manor. Seated across from Lord Blackwood, Eleanor felt a palpable tension in the air. He spoke of familial legacies, of the weight carried by those who dared to enter the realm of Ravenswood. As the rain intensified outside, the shadows cast by the flickering candles seemed to dance with a life of their own, weaving tales of secrets and centuries-old whispers. Lord Blackwood's gaze bore into Eleanor's, and for a moment, it was as if the man and the manor were one, an inseparable entity. He spoke of a destiny entwined with the fate of Ravenswood, a destiny that now, knowingly or not, Eleanor had become a part of. As the meeting unfolded, Eleanor couldn't shake the feeling that the walls themselves were privy to their conversation, each brick and panel holding echoes of countless stories. Lord Blackwood, a custodian of the manor's mysteries, hinted at a darkness that lurked beneath the surface, an ancient curse that bound Ravenswood and its inhabitants in an unbreakable embrace. Unbeknownst to Eleanor, the storm that raged outside mirrored the tempest within Ravenswood Manor. The shadows whispered, and the ancestral portraits seemed to observe with silent judgment. The heavy door creaked as it closed behind her, leaving Eleanor alone in the dimly lit corridors. As she retraced her steps, the haunting hollowness seemed to intensify. The ancestral whispers echoed in her mind, and the rain-soaked cobblestone path felt like a threshold between the mundane world and the enigmatic realm of Ravenswood. Little did Eleanor know that her arrival marked the beginning of a journey entwined with secrets and shadows, a journey that would unravel the threads of time, revealing a tapestry of mysteries that awaited her exploration within the labyrinthine depths of Ravenswood Manor.